the serve receive from UNI right now has fallen apart just a little bit, so that means the outsides are really going to have to take a heavy load and try to get those out-of-system balls just over to give themselves a chance.
6-0 run for SMU. Finally comes to a close as Lily Dykstra flies in for her team-leading 4th kill.
What a swing that was from Dykstra. She came almost from the back row looking like she didn't know what seam, SMU didn't know what seam what she was going to get into. Caught them off guard and was able to hit into the split in the block.
1 point shy of a trip for ice cream for SMU. Here's Newsom.
That's been a tradition for so long, Chris. The serving runs, getting them ice cream, it's definitely some motivation for some college athletes after the game.
When SMU goes on a 7-0 run, they're guaranteed a trip to get some frozen treats. Just shy of it that time. 22-13, SMU. Dykstra able to tool the block.
Dykstra doing a really great job of pulling out some different tools in her toolbox. We saw the kill that she got before this was going into a seam that she hadn't before in this game, and then just right there having a little, just a off-speed shot.
Over the net. And UNI trying to claw its way back into this set last night. Able to take care of Stony Brook quickly. Only took about 75 minutes during that sweep over SBU. Club unable to put it to the floor. No chance for UNI. Light touch from Marin Bixby.
UNI is doing a great job right now of just staying with SMU, being gritty, and just putting the ball over on their side, allowing them to make the errors.
That's 3 straight points for the Panthers. Jones unable to end that run. The UNI on the attack error. And the Mustangs now within 2 of taking a set 1 win. Jordan Schilling last week in the season opener, 23 digs versus LSU. That's the most by a Mustang since Jams Wheeler had 26 against Texas Tech in 2023.
You're good.
Bixby gets the points. Good effort going against the scorer's table, but unable to put it inside the antenna. (23-17) SMU creeping back. Panthers on the prowl.
And the Panthers will give SMU a little bit of a taste of their own medicine. They were there just at the right time. Ball was a little off, so they were able to take a step towards the outside to make sure that their timing was perfect and seal the net for that block.
Carlson feeding on Yanwu. Coach Erger unhappy with the quick whistle. What did you see there?
It looked like they're challenging that Carlson was taking a back row attack because she's a back row setter right now. So if she crosses the plane and the blocker on the other side touches the ball, then it's a considered attack, which is not, you can't do that. So I think head coach Sam Erger is trying to see if the blocker on the Panthers side touched it, which would mean that it would be their point.
SMU's lead has been trimmed to 4 points. On Yanwu, able to stop that mini run by UNI and get SMU to set point.
And Onwanyu still hitting 1,000 right now. She's hitting her cutback. She's hitting her power towards the libero. She can't be stopped.
24-19 SMU. Jones to close out the set. Hartman met by Onyanwu. alongside Carlson. And the Mustangs take set 1 on Friday night in Dallas, 25-19.
Back in the back of the court because
Carlson and Yanwu unable to block it that time. Lamoran again, sending it down the line. A DNP last night for Lamoran and a couple of kills this evening as the Mustangs continue to try to figure out the best lineup.
that cut shot is so hard as a defender. You could see Dykstra standing there just waiting for the ball to come inside of her, but if you catch a ball even outside of your body just a little bit, it's going to be a shake, especially along the net.
Diving to get it, it's Silva. Anyanwu awkwardly getting it over. And Northern Iowa able to take advantage. Molly Schaefer with a good swing from the right side. Schaefer's first kill. Light touch coming from Jones. Nothing light about that. Madam President puts it to the floor.
The one-on-one stuff block is insane. Gentry Lamoran did not see any time last night, but she is making her presence known right now.
Hail to the Chief. SMU Student Athlete Advisory Council President, also serving on a conference-wide level, representing student athletes. Living's protecting herself, able to dig that one. Again to Lamoran. Recycled by the Mustangs. Livings. Denied by Schaefer. UNI on the attack. Strong from Cassidy Hartman.
Cassidy is doing a great job just staying within the play right now, making sure that she's ready if a ball comes to her, like right here in a back row attack. Just making sure it looked like she was just trying to play that ball in and turned out to be a great kill.
Long on service. Mustang lead is 6. Avery Carlson, preseason All-ACC choice, based on her body of work at Baylor and Texas. Setting up for Livings. Over and down out of bounds.
Livings on that back row.
SMU first to 15 again here in set 2, 15-8. Mustangs with the advantage. Stay true, the Doubletree Invitational. These two teams plus Stony Brook and Washington making the trip to Big D. Final day coming up tomorrow. It'll be a very busy day on the Hilltop. Football at 11 a.m. A sold-out Gerald J. Ford Stadium for SMU versus Baylor. At the same time that Northern Iowa and Washington will be playing inside Moody Coliseum. Later in the afternoon, 2 o'clock start for Stony Brook and SMU to wrap up Doubletree Invitational. Stony Brook could be looking for its first set victory of the weekend. They've been swept in their first 2 matches against Northern Iowa and the Washington Huskies.
Chris, right now we're seeing a good representation of truly running what two liberos, what that does for you right now. We see Mia Silva in the libero jersey on the court, Jordan Schilling on the side, and they've both gotten a little action during this set for very different reasons, some during serve receive and some during digging.
Carlson comes up to send it to Jones. That's kill 6 to lead the Mustangs.
Leia Jones is having herself a night. 6 kills already, hitting 417, 5 digs, and 2 blocks. What a stat line that is.
The next assist for Carlton will be her 20th. Dykstra goes through Jones and Newsom. And has the honor of serving. Dykstra has 7 kills. That's the best on either side tonight. Livings flies in to get the side out back for SMU.
I think Livings and Carlson are talking about it right now. Maybe a little bit of the timing. Livings is a tad bit late. Carlson maybe underset that just a little too much. That's why you can see it hit the tape.
Eight-point lead for Mustangs. Wilburn long. That's going to happen with her. She is serving very aggressively. There's high risk, high reward.
She's got one of those hybrid serves, so I mean, you can only have a couple on a team because you know it's that high risk, high reward, like you were saying. But you're able to take that high risk, high reward, especially if you can pull out a couple of aces to set.
Big right arm of Hartman. 7 double-doubles for her last year. Nearly had one last night. Carlson feeding Newsom. Schilling able to keep it alive. Wilburn sends it to Livings. Now Hartman. Long.
Hartman has had 19 attacks tonight already. She's just trying to find her way. We've seen her mix it up a couple of ways, try to go high hand, try to go deep court, but I'm sure she's just trying to find the way around the block right now.
The only Panther that's been fed more has been Dykstra. 21 attacks. 18-11 SMU on Yanwu and Livings. They've done that together a time or two.
Again, that's something exactly you don't want to see when you're the Panthers right now. It's the two of those together. They just have a synergy. They get there on time. They press at the same time. There's no way to get into the middle of that block.
8-point Mustang advantage. Lindsay Oldendorf on the spot. Transfer from San Francisco. Injured in the spring, so not a ton of time in this Panther system, but she is learning what it means to be a UNI student athlete, the work ethic that it takes. Jones denied, but able to tool the block. Denied of the hard hit on the other side. Point scored all the same. SMU at 20, and UNI now at 13. Just the 5th service error for SMU thus far. UNI's been better in that realm. 3 errors from the service line.
And on the other hand, we have SMU now is up to 8 blocks on the night. UNI only having 1.
Sarah Frazee checks in for the first time for SMU. Anyanwu. That's 6 kills for her.
Again, keep beating her on the slide attack. She was up one-on-one. She had basically the whole court to herself, and with the power that she has on her swing, it was an instant kill.
Croft, the freshman from Corpus Christi, familiar with coming up this way, playing state championship games at the Colwell Center in nearby Garland. Quick service run. Just over 24 hours before SMU and Baylor kick off over at Ford Stadium. We've got a football score here inside Moody. It's 21-14. Mustangs over the Panthers. Showing the Lamoran. Unable to get much juice behind it. Offhand, it's Dykstra. That's 8 kills, best of anyone in this match.
Great job by Dykstra. She was able to transition, give herself a huge run rate, and go high off the hands for the kill.
Dumped over by Carlson, but UNI able to keep it off the floor. Lamoran denied by Peterson. Dykstra stopped. Big swing coming from Schaefer. Lamoran able to pick up the point.
Something interesting to point out, Chris, is the different tempos that she's giving Lamoran versus what she's giving Wilburn or what she's giving Livings. Lamoran is a little bit undersized, so she's making it fast for the tempo so that she can beat the block. She's doing a great job at it.
Baden Horse subs in serve. Lamoran with light touch, diving in is Schaefer. And they're putting Alec Glover back to work over here. They expected more from you.
I know. Maybe I should step on the court and give myself a little pass that hit. They want to give me the ball over here.
Deflection straight at the former SMU middle blocker, now a superstar analyst. 22-16 SMU. Here's Livings. Unloaded.
Earlier I talked about how the Carlson Livings back row attack was maybe a little too low or Livings was a little late. Not this one. This one was picture perfect. Everything was on time and the swing was just impeccable.
Hey, split, bro.
Mustangs 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Miscommunication from UNI, but Bixby able to send it over to a levitating Newsome.
You can see Newsome there. She touches 11 feet. Yes, you heard that right, 11 feet. You don't know a lot of college athletes who do that. So I think the ball then was just a little low. You saw her having to lean to the side to get it off her body.
Carlson on set points with an ace. SMU finishes off Northern Iowa 25-16. Looking for a sweep on the hilltop as the Mustangs begin their home schedule.
Moments, just hoping to bring that momentum into the rest of the set.
Anyanwu is up to 8 kills to go along with her 11 blocks. (21-10) SMU. Reigning AVCA National Player of the Week, Leah Jones gets the ball in play. Kennedy Rogers with her first swing. Carlson solo block.
A one-on-one setter block is just the best thing that you want to see as a team. Usually they're getting help from the middle, but right now she had to take it all by herself and did a great job with it.
(22-10). Right touch and into the corner. Well done by Club.
Club is on a roll right now. We just saw her get a kill a couple points back. Just got that high line tip. They need to keep feeding her if possible to get those kills.
Kate Schaefer, three-time All-State selection in her rookie year at Northern Iowa. Stays alive. Feeding Elliott.
I think the common denominator that we can see right now between Club and Elliott is that SMU is not doing a great job defending the opposites right now. So if they can get the ball on the net and feed the right side's opposites, that'll be key to them just hammering out a couple of points.
Big swing. Rogers. That's her first kill on the night. SMU now 2 points away from victory. Rogers was a starter day one for SMU at LSU. She had 6 kills in that one. Now returns to the bench, as does Lamoran. And Maggie Croft will put it in play. 2 points away from a win. Overpass, and Krista Wilburn takes full advantage. Happy birthday.
Again, I know that they practice those happy birthdays every day in practice so that you're ready for a moment right here. Not getting a kill on a happy birthday is one of the most upsetting things. And Krista Wilburn made sure that there was no way that was going to happen on her watch.
Match points for SMU. First attempt goes into the net. Cassidy Hartman will try to keep Northern Iowa alive. Match point with SMU leading 24-13. Schilling beats Carlson. The diving Schilling keeping it alive. All over the floor. Wilburn to close it out. SMU earns the sweep. Mustangs 2-0 in the Doubletree Invitational. Took down Washington in 4 sets yesterday. And a straight set win over Northern Iowa tonight. All-around effort for SMU. Nobody in double figures on kills. Malaya Jones led the way with 9, and Favoron Yanwu, Jaden Livings with 8 apiece. But defense was a huge piece of the puzzle for the home team this evening. On Yanwu with 11 blocks. Avery Carlson with 10, a lot of them teaming up with Yanwu. Had a solo one as well. Final stats this evening. It's that block number that really tells the story. Hitting percentage as well, Alex. 355 to SMU, and when you can hold the opposition to a number that starts with 0, you're pretty happy.
I think that's what you were going back to a second ago. It simply is in the blocking. They were able to make you and I have those unforced errors, hitting the ball out, trying to carve around the block, hit high hands, and just going long or wide each time.
Our player of the match, Favor on Yanwu. Let's get a taste of what she accomplished this evening. Defense was what got this building to its feet, but she delivered some power on offense as well. Alex, overall impressions of what you saw from her?
I mean, I feel like the videos speak for themselves. Absolutely dominant on both sides of the ball. But to have 11 blocks, I think the stats speak for themselves.
And Favor joins us at our broadcast position in post-game. Favor, this is, I imagine, everything you dreamed about when you decided to come back to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, playing in front of a rowdy crowd and being able to do what you did on this floor. Everybody's falling in love with you in a hurry.
Yes, it really means a lot. Getting to play in my hometown and being able to play in front of my friends and family. I can dream of a bigger opportunity than this. This really, truly means a lot to me.
Favor, 11 blocks. Now, what were you thinking when you got the 4th one, the 5th one, the 6th one? What was going on in your mind?
So yesterday, I was definitely frustrated with my blocking yesterday. So today was a big focus of my blocking and my defense. So I really went out there and just going out there and being gritty was like a lot of my intention, and just going after being low and over, especially since they're a smaller team. So being able to have that fire and just grit to just go over and block was amazing.
Able to take down Washington, and now tonight against Northern Iowa. Tomorrow's something you're not going to have to do for the rest of the year. A 3rd game in 3 days. What does the team have to concentrate on to make sure tomorrow is just as good as it was today?
We have so many moving parts when we are playing, so just being able to focus on everyone, whoever goes in, does their job, and just contribute to the team, whether it's just energy or just whatever skills that we need at the moment. I feel like we definitely do a great job at that, so that's just what we're going to have to keep on doing as we move through the season.
Well, do yourself a favor and get out here to Moody Coliseum to see this young woman in person. Going to be a really exciting season here on the Hilltop. Tremendous performance again. Favor Anyanwu, our player of the match, with 8 kills and 11 blocks. Mustangs win in a sweep. Back here for day 3 of Doubletree Invitational with SMU and Stony Brook tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time, right here on ACC Network Extra. For Alex Glover and our team behind the scenes led by Bree Sorensen, I'm Chris Mykowski. Good night from Big D.